Napali Oahe o Makana, the cliffs of Makana, where fire was hurled forth. As the sun made its way down toward the horizon, men would climb sheer cliffs over 1,100 feet high to the peak of the mountain called Pu'umakana for the Oahe ceremony. They carried with them hundreds of hau or papala sticks about 8 to 10 feet long and 2 or 3 inches wide. The core of these sticks were soft and burned before the outer layers, which made them perfect for this display. When the last ribbons of sunlight finally faded, the men would hurl the burning sticks off the cliff, one by one. These ahi-o-hau, or firebrands, would first fall a bit, and then, under the right conditions of wind, rise as the breezes carried them slowly out to sea, sometimes up to a mile out. All the way down, the firebrands would leave an impressive trail of glowing embers. For hours this would go on until the men's supply of hau and papala sticks was gone. This spectacle drew large crowds that would gather on the Ha'ena flat below the peak to watch the display of bravery and beauty. A boy named No always dreamed of throwing the ahi-o-hau. He begged the older men to allow him to come with them, but they told him he was too young and too small. A mischievous child, he once followed the firebrand throwers up the cliff, but being so small, he was left far behind in the darkness. As luck would have it, he came across a Menehune, who had slipped on the edge of a sheer drop and gotten his foot stuck under a rock. No pulled him up and moved the rock so the Menehune could be freed. In return for saving his life, the Menehune promised No that he would become a champion in throwing the ahi-o-hau. He made his way to the peak of Makana, where he found a group of angry men waiting for him. He begged for them to give him just one chance, and they agreed. However, they warned him, if your throw is not impressive and your ahi-o-hau does not go farther than our own, we will toss you off this cliff ourselves for troubling us. Desperate to prove himself, No took his first burning stick and threw it as hard as he could. Immediately the stick began to fall straight down the side of the mountain, but then the Menehune puffed and blew the firebrand far out to sea. It was a magnificent throw, and No won the prize offered by the ali'i. However, the other firebrand throwers killed No in a fit of jealousy. Saddened, the Menehune stole No's body and placed it in a cave and sat at the entrance to protect the bones of his friend. He sat so long that the sun came up, and he turned to stone. If you know where to look, you can still see the Menehune guarding the entrance to the cave so that no one is able to pass and defile the bones of his friend, No.